Hey guys, thanks for joining us again. Today I want to do something a little bit different. I want to do a product review. The other day my wife got a flat tire and I had a hard time getting the lug nuts off of her vehicle because one of them was stripped. So I'm going to show you a tool here. I've got a picture of the car package right here. Alright, it's called the Emergency Lug Nut Remover. Now, with that, what it's going to do is it's going to help you to remove a stripped lug nut, because that's what happened. Is I ended up stripping the lug nuts off the tire and I couldn't get them off. So I had to figure out a way to get the lug nuts off. And I found this tool, or this socket, and I'm going to show you how it worked. Obviously, what I'm going to be using is I'm going to be using a bolt here, same thread, and it's the lug nut that was on there. As you can see, this lug nut is pretty much rounded off, and that's not going to work very well. Alright, so what I'm going to demonstrate first is we've got it on here. I've got my 3/4 inch socket, and as you can see, that's just spinning. It's not doing anything. So we're going to go ahead and pull that off. Wasn't doing a thing. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to put the tool on here, and we're going to go ahead and remove this nut. And it comes right off. Okay? Now, the biggest problem with this tool is once it's in there, is how do you get it out? Well, that's where I learned what they tell you to do on the package is to file this down, put it in a vice grip, a table vise, reverse it, and it'll screw off. Well, I don't have one of those, so I got myself a bolt with the same thread pattern as my lug nut. And what I did is I just go ahead and I screw it in so it's tight in there, and then I bring the nut all the way up against it. By doing that, it's going to lock that nut into place. I'm just going to slide my wrench all the way up to it. And now I'm going to switch the direction that the drill goes in. I'm going to reverse it here. And it gets the socket free. So now I can use it on another one if I need to. Or I can just use it some other time. So we're going to put that aside. Now, how do we get this out? So now how do we get this off of here now that it's been tightened on? What I'm thinking is we go ahead and do the same thing again. And grab your pair of pliers, and we're just going to work it off going in the opposite direction, and that should allow us to loosen up the nut. That allows us to break the nut off, work that back, and then we can just unscrew it, and now we have the removal tool for the socket as well. And what I'm going to do is take it, pass it through here, and just put that nut right on it and store it like this so that I have the removal tool for the socket, for the lug nut, and remove the lug nut off of the bolt. So I hope you guys like that. I do recommend this. It works very well. As you can see, it took that lug nut right off. Okay? It does take it off a lot easier when it's on the vehicle. I just didn't want to put it back on the vehicle and then take it off again. Alright, so again, if you like what we're doing, guys, go ahead and subscribe down below. Click the bell so you get the notifications of the next time we post, and leave a comment down below on how you guys have gotten strip lug nuts off before, or if you've used this and what you think. Thanks, guys. Have a great night.